What's up, everybody? I'm back. This video is a review about The Sims 3 General Hospital Edition. Do all of you remember last year or 2 years ago, back in 2012, I mentioned to you that I played The Sims 3 and I created my own town called Port Charles, and I added a lot of characters to the game. So I just want to give you an update, let you know what the characters are up to on My Sims 3 GH edition. So let me start out. Sonny. Sonny is now married, not to Olivia, not on my game, he's not. He's married to Brenda. They live in Port Charles. They live in a 6-bedroom mansion in a gated community. They live with Brenda's now teenage son, Alec, and Brenda just had a baby with Sonny, their first child together. And it's a baby girl. It's a baby girl that I named Amelia. I named her Amelia Adela Corinthos. Her middle name is she's named after Sonny's mother. Her middle name is named after Sonny's mother, Adela Corinthos. So her name is Amelia Adela Corinthos. But I just, shortened it up and made her go by Amelia. So they have their perfect family now. Alec is a rebellious teen, so Sonny has to rein him in, but Sonny still has to deal with his mob life that Brenda has come accustomed to dealing with, even though she's still not happy. And guess who lives across the street from Sonny and Brenda? Carly and her new husband, Jasper Jax. Her second husband, which is her new husband, because they, not her second husband, but they were divorced once. So I remarried them. They live across the street from Sonny and Brenda in the Jax mansion. Their mansion is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom mansion with a 4-car garage. They have the now teenage Jocelyn to deal with, and Jocelyn is definitely gorgeous. She's a heartbreaker. Jocelyn is rebellious. She's just like Carly. Hot-headed, don't listen. And Jax is trying to rein her in. Carly, on the other hand, is worried about all her money. And guess what? Carly and Jax have a baby boy. They have a toddler because she had gave birth to a new baby a while ago. And the baby's name is John Thomas Jax. He's an ambitious little kid. He's artistic. So they got their hands full, dealing with a new baby, a toddler, and dealing with their teenage bratty daughter, Jocelyn, who, might I add, is dating a prince in training, Spencer Cassadine, the now teenage Spencer Cassadine. And guess who lives down the street from Sonny and Carly and Brenda and Jax? The Quartermain Mansion. And in the Quartermain Mansion, Monica and Alan, yes, I resurrected Alan. Him and Monica are living out their twilight years. Monica's 75, Alan is 79 right now. And they live, of course, with their sister, with Alan's sister, Tracy Quartermain, the bitter one. She is 70. She's about 73 now. So she's about 2 days younger than, because in The Sims, they go by days instead of years. So she's 2 days younger than, no. Yeah. Well, she's 73 now. So Tracy lives with them still. But her kids, Ned and Dylan, they don't live in Port Charles, not in My Sims. Ned is in China with Sky, who just went to China with Lila Ray to visit Ned. And Dylan is in Paris, the lovely Paris, France. AJ is actually on vacation visiting his cousin, Dylan, in Paris. And he is currently the vice president of ELQ. So AJ is the vice president. No, AJ is the president of ELQ. Jason, Sam, Danny live at the Quartermain estate as well. Uh, Danny is now a child, so he's, around 10, 11 years old. And Jason and Sam are pregnant. I don't know the sex of the baby yet, but it's baby number 2 for Jason and Sam. And Alan and Monica are thrilled, and I know Lila and Edward would be so happy. God rest their souls. I didn't resurrect them in the game because, they were older. It was time for them to pass on, so they passed. I did build a little graveyard in the backyard of the Quartermain mansion where you can see Lila and Edward's grave. It's like my own personal Quartermain crypt. So Jason and Sam are happy. Jason is no longer in the mob. He's now the chairman and CEO of ELQ Industries. Yes, I said it, the chairman and CEO. He fired Tracy with help from his father, Alan, who is the majority stockholder of the company. Tracy is fired. She's pissed at Alan. She's pissed at Jason for staging a coup to get rid of her. And Michael is the vice president of ELQ. So it all worked out. So he's the VP of ELQ. Him and Morgan live in a nice condo together. They share a condo. Michael is dating Serena Baldwin. Scott, Lucy, and Kevin are not in Port Charles at this point, but their kids are. So he's dating Serena. Morgan has yet to find new love. He recently broke up with a girl named Ashley who lived in the town. He recently broke up with her. So currently I'm looking for a new chick for him. What else? So let's see. Morgan is an athlete. He's actually on a team, on a football team. So he's an athlete. And I have some big news. Big news. Luke and Laura are back together. They recently got remarried. I remarried Luke and Laura. They live in a nice penthouse. They live in a nice penthouse together. And they're loving their new married life. Tracy, on the other hand, is married also. She just recently got married to a man named Carl Dixon, who is 76 years old. He's a nightclub owner, entrepreneur, who's recently retired and sold all of his nightclubs in town. And guess what? I also have Alexis Davis Jerome. Yes, I said it. Alexis Davis - Jerome in Port Charles. She lives in a nice house with her new husband, her new beau, Julian Jerome. Julian is no longer in the mob. He's a shipping magnate, He deals with that, and he's also owns his own business, his own company. And Alexis has recently quit her law firm to be a stay-at-home wife and focus on her new husband. But her and Julian are having some problems because Julian wants a baby. But him and Alexis are pretty up there in age. They're not elders yet, but they're like middle-aged. And Alexis doesn't want any more kids. But Julian does, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know. Hopefully they don't want a divorce because of it. But Molly, she's in college now because I have the university expansion pack. So Molly is off in college. Christina's in boarding school. I sent her to boarding school. It's like a prep boarding school. So what else? There's just a lot going on. Mac and Felicia are in Paris on a vacation. Maxie is currently single, but she does have a baby girl, of course, her daughter, Georgie, with Spinelli, who is still in town, and he's engaged to Ellie. Him and Ellie are about to embark on a new marital status, and Maxie is actually planning the wedding. Over at Windermere, Nicholas is married to Emily Quartermain. aka Emily Cassadine, his new wife. And Spencer, of course, is a teen now who's dating Jocelyn Jacks. Emily and Nicholas are trying for another baby. They're trying to have a baby of their own. But his grandmother, Helena Cassadine, who's stumbling around Windermere, is not too thrilled about it. Yes, Helena is currently living at Windermere. She is not happy about her grandson trying to have another baby. She's not happy about Spencer dating Jocelyn Jacks because Helena can't stand Carly. Elizabeth is in Egypt visiting her mother and father and her sister Sarah. Olivia Falconieri just got married to Steve Weber, and they are moving out of Port Charles. Dante and Lulu, they have their hands full with baby Rocco, and Lulu wants another baby. She wants to adopt. I might have them adopt because they've been trying to have a baby, but Lulu has yet to get pregnant. Lucky is back in Port Charles. He has full custody of the kids. Cameron is a teenager now. He's dating Emma Drake, who's a teenager. He's dating Emma. Patrick and Robin just had a brand new baby. They had a baby boy named Matthew. They had a baby boy named Matt Drake, and they're happy. Monica just retired as chief of staff of the hospital after so long putting in so many hours. So, it's been a long road. Her and Alan are enjoying retirement and basking in the afterglow. So it's just been a fun-filled day in The Sims 3 of Port Charles, the General Hospital edition. A lot of happiness and a lot of sorrow. Luke and Laura, they recently just got remarried, and already they're having a little problem because Luke is a little jealous that Tracy just remarried. But he has to get over that. So it's just a lot of craziness in the land of Port Chuck. But guess what? Lucky is engaged to Dr. Britt Westbourne. Yep, he's engaged to Westbourne. They're engaged to be married. And I'm sure Elizabeth is probably going to be chomping at the bit and on the first plane back from Egypt to Port Chuck. So I will keep you updated on what's going on in Port Charles. The Sims 3 edition. Like I said, I created the town, to have some fun with it, bring back a lot of characters. And just wanted to give you an update. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.